Oh yeah, I just saw that too. Yeah.
I'm lucky to be alive. Uh-oh. Where's Kachi? Kachi? Kachi! Kachi, you okay?
Of course. Good, isn't it?
Okay then. Where are we? Some kind of underground city.
I think I said something when I saw Kachi on the pole. I think I said
Hand
something.
over the girl. Act swiftly,
I
and
don't
I
remember what
may
I
just
said.
spare your life. Foolish boy. You truly intend to challenge us? Hand her over or die. Your choice.
Fine. Take it.
Good boy. You've made a wise choice. Peel away that mask and reveal your true nature, monster.
Take this!
Yes. Flee. Running is nothing but an exercise in futility.
Who was that guy?
One of the soldiers sent after you.
So, something I'm actually realizing with listening. Oh,
Now we run like our lives depend on it. Because they do.
so yeah, something I'm realizing with the post commentary here. While listening to the audio, I noticed that not only am I hearing the audio
Keepers on us too.
from the capture card, but I'm also hearing the audio from the TV. The thing is, we had the TV on as well, which we didn't really reduce the volume on it, so chances are the gameplay audio does come out twice here. But otherwise, we're just running here, shooting the ship, and essentially just shooting anything that's basically shooting. We don't know what they're shooting at the moment, and of course there's also missiles following behind us.
Yeah, but that's why it's always good to have two players when it comes to a game like this. One person focuses on the front, the other person focuses on the back. Because I think that's what I was doing. I was helping you do everything here, and then when I saw the missiles coming, I think I was the one that tried to take them out.
Yeah, the one problem though was we didn't really do that much a lot of times. A lot of times we were aiming at the same thing and not really communicating what we were shooting
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
For example, there was that anthill that was constantly creating these little crab things. I think I took care of the first one, but I think on multiple targets when one of us said we were taking care of it, another one of us were just shooting at it
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah. I think that's what we kind of was like, okay, one person focuses on one part, the other person focuses on the other part.
But I know it was like, I'm probably not the only person. I think you've also had some experiences where you're playing a cooperative game with like a friend or so, and you tell them, okay, please go and do this while I go doing that. While you go do that other objective, your friend decides to go follow you at the same objective that you're doing instead of the objective that you told them to go do.
Yeah, basically when my brother and I used to play Super Smash Brothers Brawl 2-player,
Oh,
one
don't.
person...
Yeah, continue.
Yeah. So when my brother and I used to play Brawl, one of us would just be playing, and the other one would basically be backseat commentary, be like, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? That way, go.
Actually, I actually had a similar moment with my cousin with Super Smash Brothers Brawl. Starting through the story mode, when you get to that one section where you're facing off against Link and Yoshi, or Mario or Pit, depending on how you decide to take that story.
Yeah.
My cousin took Pit, stand on one side of the stage, and shot nothing but arrows and let me do all the work. It was like at the point where it's like, nope, you are not getting Pit this next level. I'm taking him. You're being Mario. You're not pulling that again.
Yeah, no, in something like that, no, we would just pick. I would usually ask, hey, do you want Pig or do you want Mario? Do you want Yoshi or do you want Link? Like,
Yeah,
I
but
like. No, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, but the problem was that he was just constantly picking ranged characters and just standing at a distance instead of just getting in there and fighting. It's like we were on easy difficulty. There was really no reason. But again, I was also kind of guilty at the same point because in that story mode, the camera always follows player one, so I was always rushing the stage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Phoenix Keeper. This is another one.
Oh yeah. I think this one was just more of a mini boss, so ooh, metal.
Yeah, I think because there was the medal right there, so we did something.
Yeah. What was the achievement? I don't know. But essentially, it's just we both focused fired on Phoenix while just dodging the crabs.
What's their crabs? I thought they were rock things.
It didn't look like crabs to me.
Okay.
Which, like, those little floating creatures, I think we call them tadpoles, and I refuse to acknowledge them as anything else.
Yeah. I mean, they were cute little tadpoles, though.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just flying through now this stage now. Actually, I had another similar moment in another game with goats. We were playing with, like, one of the Tales of games, and essentially, because we finally got to a section where he could be a player 2 now, he had to pick the overlevel person. It's like, it got to a point where it's like, would you stop playing so cautiously and defensively and just get in here and help me kill this thing? Where, like, at the beginning of the game, I can understand that if this was like a boss or something, but it wasn't. It was a basic enemy.
Yeah.
But yeah, essentially we're still flying through here, taking out these little nests that spawn out these creatures. I think we made to a realization there were like two armies taking down each other because we noticed that they were firing at the creatures that were more alien-like.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we have these like robotic arms that are either defending the building or just trying to hold back us. But we just had to take out these arms just to continue making progress.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do take damage from flying into the lasers one too many times. That time I took damage.
Yeah, you're taking a lot of damage.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Hey.
Eventually we get to a point where we start trying to shoot down another one of these ships before it takes off.
But then I think at this time we were also really hoping for a health pack.
Oh yeah. There was a lot of times we were hoping for a health pack.
Yeah, unfortunately this was one of the points.
Oh yeah, one of us were basically handling the ship while the other one was handling the soldiers on that.
Yeah, I think you were taking care of the ship and I was handling the soldiers. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember these guys.
Was this when we got our first game over, or was that a different point?
I think it's sometime after this point during. Maybe I don't think this is our first game over. I think it's after this point because we were flying around.
Yeah, I do know it's like we had been very cautious with this one little mini boss
because we were so low on health.
Well, no, because it kept on doing melee attacks, so we had to dodge and do melee attacks instead of doing your traditional firing at it.
Oh yeah, and then when you were taking care of that guy, I was handling the soldiers around us.
Yep.
Or trying to anyway.
We do get health back, so no, this wasn't our first game over.
No. I think... No. Wait, yes. Yes, I think this was... Yeah, because facing this guy. I think we got 1 or 2 game overs. I think it was only 1. Yes, because I remember this guy.
So, Orion's
Orion's
the thing. So yeah, this was something that we didn't really get the memo for. We just constantly fired at this guy on our first attempt. I didn't realize that our shots weren't really doing anything. Well, actually, I think I started realizing something at some point.
Is that supposed to hurt?
Actually, yeah, I started realizing our shots did nothing. I don't know why you kept firing.
Well, those things that are flying around him, I thought they were like, hey, shoot that, and it brings down his shield. Yeah, no, because I remember getting a game over on this screen. I think we got 1 or 2.
I think it was like 2 times because we failed to defense. Yeah, because he did a Kamehameha wave on us when we were supposed to melee him when he does that.
Yeah.
Then we're back to this whole section here.
Yeah, because I think I was noticing, hey, we weren't doing anything to this guy. He's been at 500 for like God knows how long, so
yeah. At one certain point you saw me trying to reflect it but failing at it because I missed the timing.
Yeah. Because there's his Kamehameha.
Yep, and I still take it face first because I
took
thought
a bit of damage. Yeah.
I actually legitimately try to dodge it.
Oh no, I remember you trying to dodge that. It just wasn't listening. Yeah, because now we're back to here again.
Yep, barrier. I decided to just dodge them because how I failed on trying to attack that.
Yeah, and then while you were dodging, I was trying to do as much damage as I possibly could.
Now, you were good because I noticed I did a few charge shots. Did you ever did like any charge shots or?
No. You were the only one that was able to do the charge shot because I remember trying to do that during stage 0 when it came up. I tried doing it a couple times and it was not doing it for me. So you were the only one that could do the charge shots.
Okay, then. Yeah. This game is not really a traditional 2-player game. It's basically, essentially, you have a friend over, oh, here, have a Wii remote, just help me fire stuff at it. Yeah, at this point I thought a charge shot would work. Obviously,
yeah.
No. Of course, more dodging. And the fact that this is technically the first boss because this is stage 1 and not stage 0. It does show like what we have to deal with later on with other bosses.
Oh god. Yeah.
And there's the game over, just taking command waves just head first.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have more than just one life.
And I think during our second round, I think we finally kind of got the hang of what we're supposed to be doing here.
I'm thinking this, compared to like the first game to this game, you don't have like a set amount of lives. You can just keep continuing until then.
Did the first one have a set amount of lives?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We were just lucky that we were able to beat that game and because I do know we streamed it, and when we streamed it, we had a lot more difficult time when we brought up the difficulty a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Not to mention, just trying to replay through that, we realized it didn't really have any replay value for us either way.
Nah.
And I'll tell you, yeah, this is where I realized I could melee attack it. I can do that as well. So, as long as you can figure out where you're going to teleport, like, near your screen, like, at your point of position, you can actually interrupt a lot of his attacks.
Yeah.
And just like these little missile things, if you can actually target them at him, you can also do additional damage.
Yeah, quite a bit of damage, yeah.
But yeah, shooting him at when he did his force field was kind of pointless.
No, but when you did your charge shot, I think that brought down his shield and you were able to do some damage.
I don't recall that. I just remember that barrier just being annoying. Right, I just decided to eventually dodge him until then. Also, I think when I was actually reflecting it, it follows where my reticle is, so I wasn't even getting my damage done either way.
Yeah.
I almost failed that one.
Yeah. I think at some point during this game I start like screaming at you, Royd, what are you doing?
It's a lot easier when you know how to do it, yeah.
Nothing like a good kick in the back.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the thing. Along with those like commanders, it also had like an additional boss thing. So let's take a look at the Snapper Keeper. We thought
yeah, this thing.
we thought that we were officially done with the level, but essentially you had like a few mini bosses, then you had a commander, and then you had whatever these monstrosities are.
Yeah, because I think during this boss fight, when I saw that he was watching all into the walls, I was like, hey, let me try shooting his hands and see if that did anything. And I don't think it did anything.
Nope.
No, it wasn't doing anything, yeah.
Yeah, while you were shooting at his head, I was reflecting these spike things back at him.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, oh, gee, maybe if we shoot his hands off the walls and he falls in. Now that's just where my thought process went. But no, it could not be more wrong.
Yeah, unless you see the health going down, it does nothing. So I think that's where you realized I was dodging and started attacking the face.
Yeah. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm obviously not doing anything. Let me also go for his face too.
Yeah, because a lot of times I had to take off focus of firing and just focus on dodging because a lot of times just trying to focus on both is not that easy.
Yeah.
And of course we eventually take this guy down easily.
Yeah.
Like this boss was actually a breath of fresh air after one of those commanders.
Yeah.
And stage result.
How many stages were there again?
I believe there were like 6.
Yeah, I think the
Okay.
was just a mid-boss.
I didn't think of the big boss being middle of the stage.
Check it out. The data system here is still up and
There
running.
were 2 bosses in the later stages that gave us so
I'm
much
gonna search for
trouble.
the quickest route off this planet.
Issa, that monster back there, why did it attack us?
Monster? Oh, that wasn't a monster, Kachi. It was a keeper. Long ago, the civilization of this Earth became so advanced that it brought about its own destruction. Keepers are artificial life forms, created to protect what's left. Think about it this way.
Look how cute them little
Keepers are
tadpoles are.
its immune system. And in their eyes, we're uninvited parasites. All right, I think I found our ticket out of here. Let's go.
You can now play stage 1 on easy mode in the stage selection menu. That.
I think on one of those